for the greatness. This is what I love about Beyond Wrestling. We started off that pre-show, Atomicos action, trios action. Now we have technical wrestling. We have Laredo Kid versus Ichiban later tonight. It's every type of wrestling put together on these Beyond Wrestling super shows. What a way to kick this off.
There's a reason they call it a super show. It's not very often in the world of independent wrestling that you'll have a match the quality of Alexander and Gresham to start a contest. And I have to say, this contest has a personal connection with me. I was there for Joseph Alexander's first role in a wrestling ring when he first started hitting the ropes. This is such a big moment for him, and I'm so excited to be a part of it.
That's awesome. This is great. And the fans here in Cranston are ready for it. We start things off with a sign of respect. Something you don't see often anymore, but of course that code of honor that Jonathon Gresham lived by for so many years as they lock up here.
And so many of the contests that Joseph Alexander studied in the beginning of his education in the world of wrestling were those honor-bound matches, those contests that Jonathon Gresham honestly has been known for.
And we'll see how the homework pays off for A-Game as they are feeling each other out, so to speak. Neither man wants to make that mistake early. Of course, we have to point out the bullseye on the shoulder there of Joseph Alexander.
Yeah, damage good there with that shoulder, out for some time with that left shoulder. It's not the only damage that Joseph has in his body. Well documented. Gresham has the same, but look at the technical acumen being put to work right now.
Gresham rolls out of that quickly. A-Game not able to hold on to that wrist lock. And is this almost mocking at this point? That's like the third handshake, or do you think that's a genuine sign of respect there from Gresham?
I don't think Gresham's showing respect to Joseph Alexander. I think he's just excited to be in the ring and competing. Let's not forget, both of these men had some time off. They both had lengthy layoffs for health reasons. I think they're both just happy to feel another person out, be in this ring, be in front of this capacity crowd right here in Rhode Island.
Great point. Both men recently returning. Though I gotta say, the matches I've seen from both these guys, neither of them look like they've lost a step. Good exchange here, and A-Game gets the best of that one.
We talk about technical wrestling with this contest, and that's what causes people to purchase the ticket. But lest we forget, Joseph Alexander, his father was a boxer. He's educated with those fists, and if he focused on that, he could be a Golden Glove specialist at this point.
There it is. No more handshakes. You know, they felt each other out there for the opening moments of the contest. But I think business is about to pick up.
Well, Gresham took offense to Alexander making the decision to try to go for a strike instead of focusing on a technically garnered contest. And there's a strike by Gresham.
And the demeanor from Gresham changed completely there. Oh, and a big strike there. Those fists that you were talking about from Joseph Alexander. Follows it up with another big one. Do-si-do, Alexander with a big drop kick.
Alexander fired up, and that's going to be the difference in this match for Alexander. He doesn't have the same level of experience. I don't know if he's as good as a technical wrestler, but those strikes, that's what's going to make the difference for the young man.
Had that one scouted, comes around with the pin attempt. But back to his feet is Gresham, and right to the arm. That injured arm goes Gresham.
Vividly to your point earlier, immediately attacking that bullseye, he decided to come for it and has made a decision.
Alexander slow to come to a completely vertical base there. He's kind of laughing, but you don't laugh when it doesn't hurt. That's you trying to shake it off.
He's grimacing, trying to play it off a little bit. Difficult to do. Goes for the shot in the ankle.
Yeah, went low and caught Gresham off guard.
Once again, as a collegiate level wrestler, once again, free and folk style, he knows how to go for a leg shot.
Has that ankle pick now, and Gresham was not expecting this, looking to get out of it. Of course, he's got a counter for just about everything. And there it is. And the headlock, but he's also got that left shoulder trapped.
And I thought Gresham was going to go for a lateral press there. A-Game really put a lot of thought into what to do. Oh, no, there's that hyperextension.
Right onto that bullseye, and now he's going for the other arm. Gresham can do anything. Oh, he's going for the pin. And he got 2 there, but now he's going to look for the small joint manipulation.
And the most dangerous thing that can happen to A-Game right now, I forget if it was the left or the right hand. Joseph Alexander was out for about 6 weeks early in his career due to damage to the knuckles and hand. I forget if it was a sprain or what, but he still feels it to this day.
His wrist is almost completely turned around. Oh my God.
Supposed to bend.
Oh, this is brutal to watch. Into the pin, and somehow Joseph Alexander bridges out of that because he had no strength in his. Oh, look at this now.
Crucifix, wow.
Alexander had to use all his neck strength to get out of that, and then right into that arm drag on that injured shoulder. Gresham's putting on a clinic early.
And as someone who succumbed to one of those pinfalls earlier tonight, honestly, these different pin executions, they're not easy to break out of. It's difficult to get the shoulder up, to rise up, especially when your wrist is being hyperextended as a gift for you getting a shoulder up.
100%. Yeah, Gresham, he looks confident, and Joseph Alexander, he's changed his stance. Just correct me if I'm wrong, Joseph Alexander's not a southpaw.
No,
yeah, he's kind of given a little bit of a south to keep his left shoulder away from Jonathon Gresham.
And this is a wise choice. Use your reach advantage. Why? Why are we stepping up to Gina?
I don't know. I'm not sure. He's apologizing to Gina.
Time to look over there.
Oh, whoa.
Hey!
Come on.
Come on, Gresham.
It would be a shame to see a contest like this end in a disqualification just for fun.
You don't mess with Gina. I tell you, I've tried it. It don't work out. Leave Gina alone. Alexander, and that might have worked out for Alexander. Got a little bit of time to shake the cobwebs out and make a brand new game plan for facing Gresham. I'm not sure what he's thinking here.
Yeah, I have no idea what Jonathon Gresham. Here he goes, takes him down. He's got him tied up on the ground now. Now just slowly working his pace.
And you hear that scream, that holler from A-Game as that shin was hyperextended.
Digging the nails, and now he's got both arms. Oh no! Rolls through with them.
It's almost a gift that Gresham decided to roll all the way through. It gave Alexander an opportunity to create a little bit of leverage, but no.
Yeah, Gresham hasn't let go though.
Alexander trying to take the little bit of space that this maneuver allots. The issue here is when you fight out of it, you are hurting the same ligaments that this maneuver is meant to extend.
Gresham right back on top of him.
Goodness gracious, this is a clinic.
That left shoulder it's got to be done at this point.
I know that A-Game came in here with the Kobe mentality, that Mamba mentality. You see it in the gear. I didn't have an opportunity to speak to Gresham, but I see that red. I don't know if we're having an MJ Kobe kind of situation in the realm of technical wrestling. I'm very concerned.
And you gotta wonder at what point does Joseph Alexander just decide he should live another day and fight? How much damage has to get done to that already injured shoulder before enough is enough?
Oh no, Alexander, one thing he does not know how to do is quit. I don't know if it's youthful exuberance. Oh man, but that shoulder about to pop right out of place, I'll tell you what.
This is getting tough to watch. I've seen a lot of matches that are tough to watch, but it's usually not a technical contest like this.
This is gross at this point, and look at A-Game's face. There's no quit. There's pain.
Yeah. But there's no quit, you're right.
There's no quit.
But Gresham now gonna grab a third limb. Oh my God, this is throwing him like a boat.
Oh no, this is no good. And that goes right into a pin. And you see the first thing, deep arm drag, Alexander! No.
He tried to counter it, but not enough. And Gresham just stays right on him.
Alexander accustomed to having 2 reversals, maybe 3, and that strike helps so much.
Got him with the clothesline.
Hits the man as hard as his shoulder, his hyper-extended shoulder, mind you. I don't care if it's the healthy one. The hardest that would allow him to hit him. Hallelujah.
We'll see if A-Game can dig deep here. Change the tide of this matchup. It's been mostly Jonathon Gresham, but this has been Alexander's biggest opening.
Alexander not looking for holes, looking for strikes, looking for more problems to the game.
Got him down with the double underhook. Oh, that was close, brother.
Alexander, he cannot take this time to try to recover. He cannot take this time to contemplate. Whatever game plan you have for the last month, young man, utilize it expeditiously.
Gresham countering again, but not for long. And now here are those strikes you were talking about with the back fist.
Right now, just clubs him right in the chin. Gresham's not here. Joe is, though.
Get the fisherman and a stunner from Gresham.
Oh, it's a curry attempt.
Tucked in. German suplex with the bridge. So close again was A-Game.
And A-Game, you saw the way he shifted the hips about 2, maybe 3 feet tops off the ground. Shifted directly under Jonathon Gresham. Got those shoulders on the mat. Gresham barely pops out of 2.
The match continues. Opening contest here of the main card of Ballroom Blitz. Again, thank you for joining us, IWTV. Use the hashtag Beyond Wrestling.
Now it was main event caliber match to open up Ballroom Blitz.
Right back to the leg. And that arm, that injured arm with the pin.
Lamastro.
Got him with the knee right on the button.
Those devastating knees of A-Game Alexander. Follow it up, no!
Right on his feet. Oh God, right into the knee.
He had it ready.
He's knocked out.
Counted. Oh!
I thought he was knocked out.
From this angle, I swear I didn't even think that shoulder was up. Gina in the right position to know that shoulder millimeters off of that canvas. Wow, what an effort by the Octopus Jonathon Gresham.
Referee Gina Mondi calls it a 2 count. The match continues. That's at least the 3rd strike, though, that has taken Gresham off his feet. He's collapsed to his knees twice, and that one just laid him straight out.
It's like a little kid playing with the light switch. It's been on and off for the last 5 minutes.
But that shoulder, you gotta wonder how much is left of that shoulder for Joseph Alexander.
The way Gresham broke down every single joint. Oh, involved with that arm, but there's the other.
Striking with that elbow. And Alexander might be able to bait Jonathon Gresham into a striking match here. That's going to go in his favor if he can. And takes him down again.
Well done. And you know what? These are pointed strikes. They're all hitting the same part of the chin.
Oh, but I think Gresham's firing the strikes at the shoulder, it looks like.
Yeah, these aren't random blows. Both men are aiming.
Oh, took him out again.
Alexander. Vertical base.
Wasn't able to get him off. Didn't have enough strength left. And Gresham takes him down. He went for the Irish whip, and his shoulder has sustained so much damage, he didn't have the strength to pull him, and Gresham capitalized right away.
Just certain maneuvers you're accustomed to utilizing in a contest. The Irish whip is one of them. When the shoulder is not working, arm drag again, one too many times, no!
Right back to it.
That's a veteran mindset right there, crucifix.
Couldn't get the pin, but stays on him again, and now a crossface. And A-Game's nowhere near a rope.
Although it was was quite possible. I'm not of the belief that Gresham was looking to win the contest with that crucifix. He is playing chess in there. He applied that pinning maneuver to guarantee himself an opportunity at that crossface. So beautifully executed.
He has it locked in, but Joseph Alexander crawling, scratching towards those ropes, trying to get a rope break here, and he does. Gresham almost blocked it, but wasn't able to. And it's a clean break there.
That's just so rough for A-game, isn't it? That hyperextended shoulder, to have to try to drag a grown man while having the shoulder hyperextended. Every time you reach to the rope, it hurts more on the shoulder. It makes it less available for utilization.
Alexander slow back to his feet. And Jonathon Gresham, he really has not allowed Joseph Alexander to have much separation from him at all. He's been all over him in this contest.
Big shot.
Gresham has to avoid these striking battles.
Alexander smart for baiting him into them, though.
There it is again.
Alexander pointed shots. This is going to be the difference for this contest.
Here we go, shot for shot, center of the ring. Jonathon Gresham, Joseph Alexander.
Alexander testing the metal of Gresham, and notice the difference between this and the last exchange. Joe's still attacking that same point in the jaw, but Gresham moved from the shoulder to the face.
Gresham follows him. Wow! Got him with the springboard bullseye, stops on his shoulder.
The octopus flies, we got the pin. Oh!
Alexander out of it.
Ah!
Big knee. That's the second big knee that's connected to the chin in this contest.
Jaws Jack's middle of the ring. No!
Oh my. How are both these guys still going here? Went for it again, but Gresham caught him.
No! The torque! That has to be no!
He holds on.
What?
There's no separation here as he goes for another German suplex.
All the way.
Only two, and again, Jonathon Gresham holding on.
And look how tightly he's squeezing with those magic. Gresham has massive arms, just squeezing. Joe, oh no.
Straight jacket here.
Oh, there's no way! Ah, he was just trapped.
The injured shoulder trapped, as you said, with that straitjacket suplex